Hola amigos, Ghost here, and today we begin the story of a legendary trilogy. A story spanning across many places like Florence, Rome, Venice, and Constantinople. A story of legacy, of betrayal, revenge, justice, brotherhood, wisdom, and growth, and of family. A story of the greatest assassin to ever live. The story of Ezio Auditore da Firenze. The Ezio Trilogy of Assassin's Creed is my favorite, and in my opinion, the best era of Assassin's Creed. This trilogy is what got me into Assassin's Creed. It also was one of the reasons why I love history and storytelling. These games are close to my heart and will always be my favorite trilogy of games. That is why I'm playing these games now. I want to share my experience, my perspective, and my love for these games. So with all that said, let us begin the story of the legendary assassin, Ezio Auditore da Firenze. Here we are. I'm very much excited to start playing this game. I'll check out the options and make sure everything is correct off screen. But the real quick, story mode. As y'all can see, Assassin's Creed 2, and as you will also see for Brotherhood, is my two favorite games of the franchise. Revelations is also pretty good, but as you can see, I've already completed three, well actually two. I completed two games 100%. A third one I was going through as time was going on, but I didn't have the time to complete it. But yeah, the other two I've done 100%, so I'll probably delete this one and recreate it so we can start the game. But yeah, in this series, I'm going to 100% every game and its DLC, minus a specific DLC for Revelations, as it doesn't connect really to Ezio's story or Desmond's story specifically. I mean, it connects kind of to Desmond in a way, but it's not really a fun DLC in my opinion, as it's in first person and it's a whole different kind of puzzle game. I might do it, but at the same time, it'll probably be its own little thing, not part of this series. But yeah, basically, this little interlude before we actually get into the story is just to say that yeah, I really love these games, and as I just showing it off that why, but also that my goal is to 100% every game in this series. I'll be back with the actual story this time.
My name is Desmond Miles. I'm a prisoner of war. A war I never knew existed, waged by two groups I never thought were real. Templars and Assassins. The Animus showed me the truth. The things I've seen, the things I've been. 1,000 years of history flowing through my veins, brought to life by this machine. They're using me to search for something. Call it the Apple. It's an artifact, one of many so-called pieces of Eden. The Templars collect them. It's how they stay in power. And if the Templars get their hands on another one, everything will change. They want to make us all their slaves. When they first brought me here, I was afraid of what would happen if I tried to fight back. Now? Now I'm afraid of what will happen if I don't. But I can't do it alone. And maybe I don't have to. I met someone. Her name is Lucy. I think she's on my side. She's gone now. She was taken away by that bastard Warren Vidic and his Templar masters. I don't know what will happen to her, or what'll happen to me. All I know is I need to get out of here, and I need to do it soon. My name is Desmond Miles, and this is my story.
We have to go.
Lucy, where have you been? Why did they...
Now! Get in.
What's with the blood? Are you okay?
Look, we have maybe 10 minutes, maybe, before they figure out what I've done. If we're not out of here and on the road before then...
Wait, we're leaving?
Desmond, I promise I'll answer all of your questions. Later. But right now, I need you to just shut up and do what I say. So please, get in the Animus.
All right.
Spingi! Spingi! Di nuovo! Sì, sì, brava! It is a boy.
Oh, my love. Mi dispiace. I was at the bank when they told me. Did I miss it? Am I too late? Give him here.
Giovanni.
Shh, my love. It will be all right. Tu sei un uditore. Sei un combattente. Perciò, combatti. Listen to him. A fine set of lungs.
And what shall we call him, my love?
Ezio. Ezio Auditore da Firenze.
Get up. Let's go.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna need a second.
There isn't time, Desmond. We have to leave.
Really getting out of here, huh? Abstergo's got some fucked up interior decorators.
Stay close.
Hey! You're not supposed to be up here! Open this door! I'm calling it in.
We have a breach in the research wing. I repeat, there's been a breach in the research
Come
wing.
on, we need to keep
That's
moving.
wrong.
Back up.
Nancy. Why,
There they are! Don't let them get away! Holy shit!
look at this place. What about the cameras?
I rigged them to loop old footage. How do you think I managed to hide all your nighttime snooping from Abstergo?
You're good.
So I've been told. But they're on to us now. We need to hurry. Careful. We need to get to that elevator on the other side of the room. Follow my lead, but keep an eye out for security. I'd rather avoid a fight.
Is that an Animus?
Stay with me.
What the? How many of them are there?
Hold on.
Is it Animuses or Animi? What do you think, Lucy? Lucy, what do they need with all of them?
Desmond, shut the fuck up. Please. Fuck. I thought this card would work. It must be on a separate system, and I don't have the code.
Wait. Shit.
How did you do that?
I don't know.
Let's go. It's always something.
What was that in the Animus? Subject 16? Ezio, Audi something?
I think we've been wrong all along. That's why we need to get out of here. Vidic and the Templars, they're only part of the problem.
What do you mean?
I'll explain when we get there.
Get where?
Oh shit, we gotta fight. Oh god. Oh god. We're not cut out for fighting right now. We're just a bartender. Ah! I love these intros. Oh god, I'm getting my ass kicked. Fuck you. Ow, fuck you. Fuck you. Got your ass, bitch.
Get in.
You're joking.
It's for your own protection.
Oh, man.
We're almost there.
Well, yeah, I love this intro to the second game in terms for the modern day. It it really just shows Desmond is in kind of no control over his own destiny at this point. That he is fully dragged back in to the Assassins versus Templars world.
Thanks for that. It was great. Shoving the trunk, bouncing around. Loved
This
it.
way.
So, gonna tell me what's going on now?
There was a reason for the escape, Desmond.
Figures.
We need your help.
For what? Another treasure hunt through time?
Abstergo's gonna replace their Apple of Eden. The map your ancestor found guarantees it. The other assassins, they'll do what they can, where they can, but
What? What is it?
we're losing this war, Desmond. The Templars are too powerful. And every day, more of us die.
I still don't see how I fit into things.
We're going to train you. Turn you into one of us.
What? No. No, you've seen me in action. I'm no good at this, and even if I was, it would take months. Years even.
No. Not with the Animus. Not with the bleeding effect.
But I'm just one guy.
Sometimes, that's all you need.
So that's why you found him. My ancestor. What was his name? Ezio?
If you can follow in his footsteps, you'll learn everything he did, just like he did. Years of training, absorbed in a matter of days.
You broke me out of Abstergo and brought me here just to make me an assassin?
Look, there's more to it than that, but it'll have to wait. Trust me, okay?
All right, I'm in. Tell me what you need.
Really? You're sure?
I thought you'd be happy about this.
Sorry, I'm just a little surprised. I spent the whole ride over here figuring out how I was gonna convince you to do this.
Save it. After what those Templar bastards put me through, I'm ready, willing, and able.
Thank you.
Lucy! You made it! God, it's been so long. 7 years, can you believe it?
Indeed. Welcome back. Ah, so this must be the infamous Subject 17. Desmond Miles, was it?
Who are you?
I'm sorry, where are my manners? I'm Sean Hastings. This is Rebecca Crane.
Nice to meet you, Desmond.
Right, well, it's been lovely chatting, but if you don't mind, Desmond, it's best we get straight to work. Time is precious. Doubly so these days.
We've got everything set up and ready, Lucy. Just say the word and we'll get going.
Here, I brought you something. A parting gift from Abstergo.
Whoa! The memory core! This is amazing. With their data, things are gonna go a lot faster. I'll get to work on merging the code.
Oh man, I love this. I can't wait. I can't wait to get into the Ezio story and all that.
What's all this stuff for?
This stuff, Desmond. Oh, this stuff is nothing special, really, this stuff. It's just the stuff that keeps our entire operation from falling apart, really. It requires a great deal of concentration to keep it all moving, so you'll forgive me if I don't have time to play meet and greet.
Sean's in charge of maintaining our knowledge archives. It's like a digital library. He'll be riding shotgun with me while you're in the Animus. So if you come across anything of note, people, places, events, etc., he'll create database entries you can consult for additional information.
Yeah, it's not just databases, though. I also provide tactical support for the other assassins. You know, Desmond, the ones who are out there, actually doing stuff, risking their lives, little things like that.
He's a little bit of an asshole, but he gets better over time.
Hello, Desmond. Go away.
Eventually.
Hey, Desmond. What's up?
Just wondering what your role is in all this.
I take care of Baby. It's my job to keep her up and running.
Baby? You mean the Animus?
Actually, I prefer Animus 2.0, since Baby's twice as awesome as anything you'll find at Abstergo. The Templars might have deeper pockets than us, but they've got no ambition, no passion, no competitive edge. That's why, even with all their resources, anything they can do, I can do better. Faster, too. Anyway, take a seat when you're ready, and we can get started. I just need to make a few more adjustments.
Alright, now let's talk to Lucy real quick. If I could get the button to work. There we go.
Hey, listen. I just wanted to say thank you. And that I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah, you know, before. Everything at Abstergo. It was just... I wasn't ready.
It's okay.
No. Going through all that. Knowing that the Templars still exist, what they're planning.
What's done is done, Desmond. You're here now, and that's what matters.
Lucy, I've been seeing things. Symbols in my bedroom. The code on the keypad. Just like Altair.
It's from the bleeding effect. You're taking on more than your ancestors' memories. You're taking on their skills, too. In this case, eagle vision.
Skills?
You're more receptive now. So if all goes well, everything Ezio learns in the Animus, you'll learn too.
You really think this will work? That I'll become an assassin?
You already are an assassin. You'll just be better at it.
Yeah, hopefully much better at it. I mean, seriously, I saw the tapes from Abstergo. You didn't even try and escape.
What a dick.
Yeah, he's a dick, but he gets better with time.
Sorry, Desmond. I've got some stuff to take care of. We can talk more later.
And do I...
Sorry, can't talk now.
Alright, there's nothing else to actually do around here except for get into the Animus again. And yeah, and experience one of the greatest fucking protagonists in fucking history. Man, I love Ezio.
So how does this work? Of course.
Deep breath.
Ah! Oh, what are you, a tiny child?
Sean!
Well...
Here we go.
Repubblica Fiorentina, I think is how to pronounce that. We've seen Ezio born, and now we see him rise to become the legend. But first, we have a little bit of a street brawl to get to.
Insieme per la vittoria! Insieme! Silenzio, my friends! Silenzio! Grazie. Do you know what brings us here tonight? Honor. Viere de Pazzi slanders my family's name,
and forces his own miseries upon us. If we...
Enough of your nonsense, Grullo!
Buonasera, Vienne. We were just talking about you. I'm surprised to see you here. I thought the Pazzi hired others to do their dirty work.
It's your family that cries for guards when there's trouble, Gottardo. Afraid to handle things yourself?
Your sister seemed quite satisfied with the handling I gave her earlier.
Uccidetelo!
Boys will be boys. Let's do it. Oh. Forget how to block. I think it's the strafe is the only way how you block at the moment, at least. Yeah. Oh, it's hold R2. Okay. Trying to remember everything. Bam, another one down. Or where is it? It's over there. Itch.
Hey! Behind you! Federico! What are you doing here?
I wanted to see if baby brother had finally learned how to fight.
Oh. And?
You have style. But endurance is what counts. Let's see how many of them you can ruin before they get the best of you.
Oh, I love that I could do that. Bitch.
I'm an appointment
Fuck.
within the quarter hour.
Oh, fuck.
Any last words for your wife?
How dare you hit me? Ow. Okay. Bastard! Stop hitting me! I'm hitting the other guy! Fuck you! Bitch. Alright, there's a few left. Gotta get used to this. Game has been so long. I mean, not too long, but it's been long enough to...
Fall back!
Hold on.
What? We've almost won this.
Your lip.
Just a scratch.
Let the doctor decide.
It's not necessary. Besides, I've no money for this doctor of yours.
Wasted it on women and wine, huh?
I'd hardly call it wasted. Lend me some florins then. Or have you done the same?
Search them. There's bound to be something in their pockets.
Ay. But no, it's just I remember the camera is a little, I wouldn't say funky in these first games, this game, but it gets better once you start having more control over things. Since this is sort of like the very beginning. Of course, we're just robbing folks.
That should be enough. Let's get out of here before the guards arrive.
And bam, boys will be boys has been completed. I love this game. I just love it. We're just gonna just rob everyone of their fucking money. It's not like they're gonna be using it much. They probably have broken legs and shit. Never can have too much money in this game. Gonna be rich. Just robbing folks. Alright, that's enough. But no, I just love everything about this game. Of course, there's the map, which is quite massive for Florence. There's a whole one section that you go to, and then there's another section that you don't have access to until later on in the game, which technically was DLC back in the day, if I remember correctly. But eventually, we'll be able to have the entire place, and then there's also we go to Rome at one point, we go to Venice, we go to several other places. It's so cool how expansive this game is realistically. It's incredible. And of course, there's all the other things, the DNA sequences, like sequence 1, ignorance is bliss. Then there's viewpoints, there's treasures, there's just so many things, and I just love it. I just love this game. All right, back to it. Let's get going on with the next main mission.
Hurry, Ezio. The sooner we're done with the doctor, the sooner we can sleep.
You should see the other guy. And of course, the parkour. Ah, beautiful. I accidentally knocked him down, so I gotta wait for him to get up here. Or we go the normal way since I knocked him down. But I do like that because there's technically different ways to progress in a mission, especially if you're following somebody. If you accidentally knock them over, like that, you just move on to the next area usually. Unless he does the parkour again. I'm too fast for you, brother. I'm just too fast. I love this game for all of its great things and even the few bugs / flaws it might have. It's great.
All who need aid are welcome.
Ben trovato, Doctor.
Fratelli Auditore. Why am I not surprised? You've made quite a mess of yourself, young man.
It's nothing, really.
You must help him. That pretty face is his only asset.
Fottiti.
There we are. Now get out of here.
Grazie.
This way. Quite a night.
Indeed. I only wish they were all as much fun. Oh, wait. They are.
We should head home, Ezio. Father's sure to be wondering where we've gone.
Yes. I'd rather avoid a lecture.
Up for a little race, then?
To where?
Roof of that church.
Yes, this Sibling Rivalry. Let's fucking do it.
On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Baby brother still has much to learn. Come on, Tartaruga. Come on then, this way.
Where are you going?
You'll see. It is a good life we lead, brother.
The best. May it never change.
And may it never change us.
Assassin's Creed 2. Oh man, I love this. The music, the atmosphere, everything, man. Oh man.
All right. Enough of that. We really should head home. Let's go.
Wait.
What? Ezio, let Christina sleep.
There will be time enough for that. Later.
Ah,
Nightcap. Pay a surprise visit to the beautiful Cristina Vespucci. And of course, the first synchronization of the game. Of the series, in fact. I love this.
So it's Vieri. Better hide.
Keep looking! He couldn't have gotten far!
Christina! Christina!
Who's there?
Me!
Oh, Ezio! I should have known.
May I come in?
Fine, but only for a minute.
A minute is all I need.
Indeed.
Well, wait. That came out wrong. Come here.
Oh, Ezio. Oh, Ezio.
I love this. I normally just keep saying that. I'm like grinning like a fucking.
Christina! Christina! Celia, your tutor will be here soon. Come, my daughter. Is it really so terrible that... Figlio d'un cane! What is this?
Perdonate, messere! Chiedo venia!
I'll kill you!
No, that's not necessary.
Guards! Guards! Voglio la sua testa! Now!
Ah, shit. Run away. Run away.
You have me confused with someone else. She needed some help with some things. I'm mostly innocent.
Whew. There we go. But now we can explore the city. Or go straight to the next mission. I'm gonna explore the city, man. Doctors are now available for healing. We can explore now. We have a bunch of synchronization points to do. Oh man, I'm ready. I'm ready for this. I fucking love this. I'm just been smiling this whole time. Ay caramba. Definitely gonna start exploring this shit early. Just because. Just because. Alright, decide. Time for another synchronization. Oh yeah, they will definitely try to fight me if they see me. Of course, there's shops that we'll have access to later on. And yeah, there's that. Where's the next synchronization point? One's over here. We'll do that one. That's one of the first things I do in any Assassin's Creed game. Do all the synchronization points that I can. immediately, even if I'm not technically an assassin yet. In terms of any of the games, I still fucking do them because they're just amazing. They're just amazing. And especially in these early games, they have meaning to them. A lot more meaning to them compared to newer titles. Not saying that they don't have meaning even in those games, but there's definitely there's a difference. There's definitely a difference in how one views these synchronization points compared to like Valhalla or Odyssey. And of course, like because sequences are a thing in this game, specific areas of the city are not allowed at the moment, but eventually they open up in more sequences, which is another thing I like, where it starts off small, but it gets bigger and bigger and bigger every sequence that goes on. Also, another thing, I don't think I mentioned this yet. Assassin's Creed 2 is my second favorite game, with the first one being Brotherhood, because Brotherhood actually was my first game that I've ever played. Which, I don't know how. Well, granted, I think it was because back then AC2 wasn't released to the PlayStation at that point, and I was mostly in PlayStation player. It eventually got a release, if I remember correctly. Eventually did, but at the time I didn't have access to Assassin's Creed 2, so Brotherhood was my first AC game, and I loved the shit out of it. And then when the AC2 came to the PlayStation, I was able to play it, and at that I also was able to play it on the original the Xbox, including with Assassin's Creed 1. But regardless, it's so much memory right now is just flooding back, and I wish I could talk about a bunch of it. But even though yes, this game came out a lot, I don't want to came out a long time ago. I don't want to spoil specific things in case some people haven't played this game and are experiencing it through my channel for the first time, which that's great if that is the case. But I like to talk about those moments when they happen or right after they happen, because it's greater to talk about them at that point in time instead of going off just straight memory. Oh man. Another synchronization point is completed. And now we go over here. I think there's one race available also at the moment. Don't remember where it is. I think it's on the where the heck we're going at the moment. I also love the database because it just gives you so much context to a bunch of buildings, characters who are real people, by the way. A lot of the characters in this game are real people. They existed in real life. But, of course, they're fictionalized in a way. Oh, shit. I remember that. That you accidentally fucking do that. I also really love how the health bar is technically, what's it called? Used in this game. And also in the previous game and later on the next one. And there's our first chest. I just now noticed. Which gives us a bunch of money. Or, well, a bunch is a... Well, granted, back then, this much, like 700 florins was probably a fucking lot to, like, the average peasant. But we're a rich family. Oh, yes, I remember this fucking climbing one. This is one of my favorite ones to climb. Oh, yes. Alright, let's climb this motherfucker. Alright, I think we have to climb from up here. Oh, shit. Hang on. Shit, I forget. Hang on. Right here. We have to climb from the corner up here. Then we jump up from there, if I remember correctly. Because I think specifically we can't full-on climb from the bottom area. At least for most of it. But right here, bam. And we climb this whole motherfucker. And of course we have to slide around to, I think, forgot which side of it, but then it allows us to climb up. I think it's over on the other side, right over here. Yep, there it is. But then, actually go in here real quick and grab the chest. Oop, there we go. We actually can go down all the way to the bottom. There is another chest, so we might as well. Crap. There we go. Boop, boop. Then we do this. Grabbing these chests early on is important, at least to me, since you can get extra money, which then allows you to potentially get more upgrades to your armor that you will eventually get, and to get better weapons and all that kind of stuff. And it's pretty easy to get back all the way up. I really do like how they were able to include this. Now we have to go around again. Right here. If it'll allow me to. Alright, come on. There we go. Come on. There we go. And now we can climb up. For, I think, almost the entirety of the rest of the way up. And bam. Of course, this is a little rooftop area. We can't really jump down there without fucking dying. Alright. Time for one of the best synchronizations. Look at that view, man. It is spectacular. But yeah, that side of Florence past the river is I believe the part where we don't go to until way later on because of the DLC, and this side of Florence is the only area we actually have access to at the moment. If I remember correctly, which I'm pretty sure I am right in that statement. I just really love the climbing mechanics. It's so simplistic. I think what's it called? Unity definitely improved upon the mechanics that this trilogy gives out, but definitely this trilogy had the best parkour in terms of there's just so many different ways to get up to different parts of the place. Of course, the only way we get up there is through over here. Which you also get come back over here for story reasons soon enough. But I really do love how we can explore majority of the area without having even before the story requires us to be there. It's really cool to have that ability, unlike some of the newer games. Granted, we're technically not supposed to be up here. That's why he was kind of sus of us, but thank goodness I was able to climb up here to avoid his gaze. But like with some of the newer games, you have to be a certain level to get to certain areas. I mean, you can go there regardless, but if you get spotted and attacked, you're basically going to get killed. Which is, actually, I think we don't have to go up there. Yeah, there it is. But with this game, you can go anywhere at any point, and all the enemies are the same. There's no level difference and such, so you can easily dispatch them or sneak around them, because these games have some pretty decent stealth. I think Brotherhood has probably the best stealth other than Unity in this entire fucking franchise, which is amazing. Bam, we made it down here. And I think that is... Nope, there's one more synchronization point. But we also have a race to do. And there's also a codex right here, which we can't do at the moment because we'll be murdered. But we're going to do this viewpoint. And then from there, we'll probably do the race. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Fuck. Yeah, that codex, if you saw those guards right there, will kill you. And with the assassin, once you get the abilities of an assassin, it's a little bit easier to handle them. A little bit. Alright, here's the final viewpoint to go to for now. And bam. They really nailed the environments in this game. They really did. Same with Rome, with Brotherhood, and even with Revelations. But definitely, of the three, I think AC2 and Brotherhood. I don't know which one would be higher ranked in terms of not quality. What's it called? Of the worlds. That's what I'm trying to talk about. Of like which one has the best environments for their settings. Granted, Rome is basically just a little bit later time period of the Renaissance. Oh, and there's this. And the race is right there. Alright. Try to avoid the enemies. Don't feel like having to fight them. And I walk right near them. Hang on. I'm just gonna wait for them. Are you guys gonna come over here? Yes, you are. Shit. 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 Running around the opposite way. But no, like, there's a chest and codex behind some of these areas. And at the moment, it's not that easy to get to until we get the hidden blade and all that. Because it gives us a little bit more flexibility, is I think the right term. Of course, this guy's technically a thief, but at the same time, he's just a racer that we will race against. And yeah.
I can outrun anyone in this distretto. I hear you the best. Prove it.
Sure. The Florentine Sprint. Bet you can't beat my record.
I don't like the look of that one.
Fuck that one up a little bit, but we'll recover. Oh shit. Move out the way. Bam. Now I gotta run. Run away. Flee. I must flee. I love the little races. I think there's I don't know how many there are actually. Let me look it up. Actually, hang on. No, there we go. DNA. Of course, we still have I think, yeah, pretty decent amount of missions left to do for these things. I also love how you can go back to just read the descriptions. Like for this one, boys will be boys. Florence, 1476. Fight Vieri da P. I hate that last name. Piazzi's men. This one we go. You should see the other guy. Follow Federico to the doctor. Then win the race against Federico. Wow, I can now speak. Federico, and then pay a surprise visit to Christina. And then, obviously, there's Memory 5, which we'll be accessing soon enough. And then there's a decent amount of viewpoints. There is a couple of races. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 races in total. A shit ton of treasure. A lot in Florence and a lot in the other locations. There's a lot of stuff to do in these games, and I love it. And because it's... with certain Assassin's Creed games... Oh god, there we go. With certain Assassin's Creed games, it kind of gets a little tiring after a while with the amount of stuff you have to eventually do. But with this game, there's just enough content that you don't get, what's it called, overloaded with it. But there's also just a lot more content to have so much fun and so much enjoyment out of it, if that makes any sense. There's the right balance. That's what I'm trying to get at. We have the main missions down there. Checking if there's anything else. Obviously, there's the codex, but we have to wait a little bit later to actually do that because it gets a little bit more difficult. Well, not a little bit more difficult later on, but it gets easier later on because we'll have the hidden blade. We'll have a few other techniques that allow us to potentially sneak past them to get to the codex page. And plus, later on, I don't know if we have access to like the shops completely, but if we do, we could get a map to find all the treasure areas. There's also fast travel stations. The blacksmith obviously is for weapons, doctor for health, tailor for most like suit stuff, and I forget if it's from I think the art when you get some certain art pieces, but I think it's also how you get maps, if I remember correctly. Well, not like more maps, but like maps that give you the access to what's it called, for specific stuff. And let's just head down here. And haha, oh damn it! There we go. Go in here. Let's get this chest real quick, and I'm gonna go to that tailor's real quick because I want to remember. Because I usually buy the maps quickly, usually. Oh shit. Let's talk. Okay, yeah, so it is the tailor that allows you to get maps for treasure chests. You also can get paintings, which is just I forget, when you get to the one specific part of the game, I think they technically increase the amount of income you can get for a specific area once we get to it. Alright. Let's get over here. And yeah. I'm gonna real quick check for time to see if we have any more time to continue with today's first episode. If not, then I'll end it and continue on with the next episode. So yeah. After looking at the time, I'm going to end today's episode here. We'll continue on with the main story in the next episode, as well as potential side quests and our side activities in the next episode. Let me just unmark that real quick. But yeah, I enjoyed the hell out this first episode, and I'm just excited to play more of this and just experience the story over again, even though I already know just about everything of the story, minus people's names, because I'm just terrible at remembering people's names, and also sometimes their pronunciations of names. Even when I hear it, sometimes I'm like, okay, how do I say that? But regardless of that, this was a pretty, to me, this was a great first episode. Hopefully you all enjoyed it too. Until next time, this is Ghost, signing out.